Hey guys, Tatiana Ward here. Of course you guys know my hair, and this is my dad. So my dad has been begging me to do a makeup tutorial, right Dad?
What she said.
That was a lie. He's definitely never asked to do a makeup tutorial ever. In fact, he's so uninterested. But I just thought it would be funny and fun if he did a voiceover because he has no idea about makeup.
You cannot be this handsome and need a makeover. I mean, why? Why would you mess with perfection?
My hair's face says it all. So yeah, just to get back to some kind of normalcy, even though everybody's just still stuck in the house at this point. But I just wanted to make you guys laugh, and I felt like this would be something fun for us to do. I'm not going to give him any clue as to anything. So I'm getting ready to do my makeup. He won't see the process because he could care less. And then I'm just going to hand him the video and tell him to describe what he sees. And this should be interesting.
It's the cutie pie here. I love this cutie pie.
You're just the cutest baby in the world.
Snoogie boogie. Snoogie boogie.
Okay. All right, y'all. Let's see how this goes.
Around something with something for the eyelid. I'm surprised she didn't stick her finger in her eye, but she didn't. And it seems to go on very smoothly. It's a light color. I guess this is to make your eyelid not look so big. Whoa, look at this, a chocolate palette with all kinds of chocolate flavors. Looks like a Whitman sampler for the eyes. And she's using a kind of brown, I guess you could say light brown coloring over the eye. Don't know what that really does, but kind of contrasts the stuff that she put on before that, you know. And she seems to be able to really smooth it on very well. Looks very nice. Oh, another palette. Or that's the same palette, but yeah, it's got a darker brown now that she's putting on. So we have a lighter brown, the darker brown she's applying now, and then that very, very light, whatever it is, over the eyelid. Reminds me when I'm making a ham sandwich, you know, and spreading the mayonnaise, you know, spread it very evenly, very nicely, and make sure that obviously there's no lumps. Whoa, look at this. Very flowery palette, smaller, and a darker brown even more. And that goes over the kind of dark brown that was there the first time. Ooh, here we have the mega sampler of Whitman's chocolates for the face. Very nice. And now we take that and a dark kind of like brown, and we put it over that very light color that was on the eyelid, and I guess that's to really enhance the eyes even more. And then we go back to the smaller palette. There's a whole lot of palettes being used here with all these different colors, you know. I don't know, like I said, I'm not sure I'm getting this, but she seems to be doing okay with it. It seems to have a purpose, and yeah, all right, more darkness. I guess with green eyes, that's what happens. Oh, we have a wipe. Oh, I thought she was crying. I thought maybe she was looking at it and saying, my God, it looks so beautiful that, you know, it just brings tears to my eyes. But no, that's not it. She's kind of lightening whatever happened underneath her eye with a wipe. Who knew that wipes could be used for that? I usually use them in the bathroom. Oh, a sponge. Oh, we're about to get really, you know, something else here. And obviously, whatever that easy bake stuff is she's applying to her face, you know, that makes it, okay, I'm not sure. Okay, well, you know, now I understand what the sponge is for, because that kind of looked like something from The Walking Dead. It was just all blotchy and all over the place. But who knew you could use a sponge like this and get this effect? My God, I will never look at a sponge the same way again. Another bottle of that easy bake stuff. This time it has an applicator and it goes under the eye. Kind of looks like war paint. I'm thinking like Cochise or, you know, Geronimo. But she does it for, oh man, it must be for Lent. Are we going to have fish on Friday? Because that's going right in the middle of her forehead. And I definitely don't understand what that is on her chin. You know, I mean, obviously I think she did remove any hair that was down there, so maybe that's to cover up obviously where she pulled the you know, the hair from. I don't know, but well, okay, I guess whatever she did, it's working. Ooh, she's trying to cover up that mustache. Oh boy, I thought she plucked that, but apparently she didn't. Would you look at the way all this is working? Look at this. And she's using a brush. I love these brushes. These brushes are so like candy-like. They have these wonderful colors and these beautiful heads on them. And she just, oh, okay, that was frightening. Does she know I'm looking? Okay, we got a double bang on the Easy Bake stuff here right now. Oh, this is Beauty Bakery foundation. So why would you need foundation after all this other stuff you just put on? Wouldn't foundation have been the first thing you put on? I don't quite get that, but apparently I obviously don't know exactly what I'm talking about here, because that is foundation. You know, after a while, you start to wonder, can you really feel your face? Do you really still have a face? But apparently you can, because she seems to be able to do... Oh, the sponge has made a return, the sequel of the sponge. Well, would you look at this? Sponges do have, you know, another life, an afterlife. And check out the way she's just melding all this together. The sponge is phenomenal. Who knew, you know, a sponge could do all this? And I don't know what that little brown stuff is on her finger, but... And it's the wrong finger. Why would you put something on that finger? Why couldn't you put it on, like, your index finger? It would just look a whole lot better, but, you know. Well, who knew that you could actually make a line that is kind of dark, but at the same time not too dark, and it distinguishes your cheeks from the rest of your face? All right. Okay. Oh. Now see, I think we're getting back to the war paint. Maybe not. Here's the sponge again. The sponge is back for a third time. This gives me a whole new feeling about sponges, a whole new understanding of sponges. You know, usually we use them in the kitchen basically to wash dishes or something, but she's using a sponge like it's just second nature, you know, to makeup and the face. I don't get that, but, you know, the sponge seems to be enjoying it. I guarantee you that sponge probably has some stories to tell. Think about that. Sponge could really tell some great stories about what it feels, you know, just touching that beautiful face. I did not see this coming. What is this line down the middle of your nose? Why? Okay, you only got one nose. What are you trying to do? Divide it in half? Maybe that's what it's all about. It changes the shape of the nose. That's a pretty jar. Very pretty jar. Laura Mercier. Translucent. Isn't translucent something that basically is usually invisible? Or does it, like, you know, glow under in the dark? I'm not sure. One of those two. Bite Beauty. All right, I don't even know if I could deal with something basically called that. Bite your face. But that brush, I love that brush. It's another one of those really nice looking brushes. And, well, it looks like the bite is pretty cool. Very cool. It's not, you know, too painful. Okay. A little dab will do you. And you shake. And you apply. And you try to keep from sticking yourself in the eye. Oh, powder. What is a face without powder? Yes. Is that the same powder that you can use in the summer, you know, obviously to keep from chafing, you know, and so on when you're sweating? I don't know, but it seems to be working well on the face. Once again, I still get back to that same point. How do you feel your face? How do you know that you even have a face after applying all of this? But she seems to keep going. I don't know. It's almost like it's speed application. NARS. Okay, it doesn't look like there's a lot in the jar, so it must be a very, you know, fashionable product that everyone loves to use. Once again, you know, it's kind of like going over an area that's already been gone over. You know, a distinguishing factor here, I guess, that makes it even more distinguished. But I still like the brush. The brushes are cute. You know, I gotta give it to her. These are some really nice brushes. You know, they look like, you know, something you would really want to just, you know, walk around with all the time. You know, you could show off. Oh, so this is how you make the eyebrows look so enticing, so dark, so vampirish. Yes, I get it. I understand now. Although, you know, I would really love to see a unibrow. You know what I mean? I wonder if we'll ever get to see that. Huda Beauty? So who's Huda? What's a Huda? But I see exactly what Huda does. Huda does wonders, you know, kind of making your eye look kind of slanty, orientally. Yeah, all right. See, this is dangerous. How do you do this without sticking yourself in the eye? I don't get it. I really don't get it. But it's got to be a girl thing. Because, you know, a guy had to do this, he'd be blind. Ah, another Whitman chocolate sampler palette. And more chocolate being added to the face. Wow, isn't that beautiful? I just love that. Okay, are they alive? Will they move? Will they start creepy crawling? How do you get those on there like that and do it so easily? Once again, without sticking yourself in the eye. And still they're flapping in the breeze, you know, as you keep batting your eyes and closing your eyes and so on. Look at that. Just makes it look so easy, like butter, just smooth. No work at all. Surgical precision. Oh, Kat Von D. Wasn't she a tattooist? Didn't she do tattoos? But apparently she's moved into the aspect of makeup. Another very nice brush, I must add. You know, that's got a very big head on it. And it looks very well. Sam Marcel. Now, my granddaughter seems to like Sam Marcel. You know, his boxes seem to taste very good. So let's see how good his makeup is. Yes, I guess Sam Marcel's got it going on. Sam, you're the man. Not only do you beat a face, but, you know, you also have great taste for the granddaughter. Okay, this is slim. Now we move to the lips. Yes. Nothing like enticing, beautiful lips. And it's Bite Beauty that makes them such. Double whammy. Double whammy here. Double whammy. Look at this. Oh, we do an outline on the lips. Beautiful. Beautiful. See, I would mess that completely up. This is why dudes don't do this, you know what I mean? We'd have that stuff all over the place. Just wouldn't be able to make that line the way she's made it. But it looks good. Another beat face, you know, perfection here. Oh, you even go inside the lip. I didn't realize that. I thought it was just on the outside, and then you go pucker, 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 mooch. Apparently, oh, another palette. How many palettes can one use? I mean, I would think one of those big palettes basically would be the bomb. It has everything. It's all that in a bag of chips. But apparently I'm wrong. There's a million different palettes that one will have to use when beating a face. Oh, this is dangerous. This is the one that basically gets me. This is even hard to watch because, you know, you're pulling your eyelid down at the bottom and you're sticking this stuff in it. What happens if you get it in your eye? Do you go blind? Is it like a Stevie Wonder thing? You know, your night of beauty is ruined. Okay, so we're done. Dad, what do you think?
I think it's marvelous.
Good answer.
No, I was talking about her. No. The beat is marvelous.
Oh, thank you.
The beat is marvelous.
So are you confident? Because we haven't watched it. At this point, I haven't seen right here. You gotta pick and choose your battles. Sam Marcel, thanks, because she's loving your velvet box. Okay. So obviously I have to edit it, and then I'm gonna give it to my dad, and then he's gonna have his commentary. So at this point, it's news to me what he's gonna say, and he didn't sit here while I did the process, so.
No, I did not, because that takes forever, and as a guy, I just don't understand it. It comes out looking wonderful, as you can see, but God knows, it's like watching paint dry for a guy.
If I were to hold up this, do you know what this is?
A box.
Oh yeah, I can imagine that the last 10 minutes or so was probably pretty painful. What is so funny? Grandpa's doing makeup and that's funny to you? Make sure that you're following my dad on Instagram. If you want to learn Black history, that's his specialty. And also, if you want to follow Maier on Instagram, she specializes in adorableness.
Love. She specializes in love.
I hope we made you laugh. I hope we made you smile. And don't count on my dad becoming a makeup artist any day. Maybe you.
Unless they change the term from beat face to rugged face, you won't see me doing makeup.
That does not have a ring to it, Dad. That's what.
And there's my granddaughter saying, yes, yes, yes. Hallelujah.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.